Hey everybody, this is Kyle with AttackOfTheFanboy.com, and this is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Of course it is, because that's why you're here. You want to see this amazing looking game. I got to try this out at PAX East 2020. This isn't exactly the demo that was down on the show floor, but it's pretty similar. It's taking place a little bit in the future. You are not on the deserted island necessarily, because it's now inhabited and growing, and all these buildings are things that kind of you unlock and add to and build up. So it's already looking like a town, maybe a city, but yeah, there's tons of stuff to do. We have a limited amount of time to talk about all of them, so let's dive right in. Crafting is going to really change this entire game. Being able to create items on your own, using materials that you collect from around the island, being able to upgrade items rather than just kind of waiting for them to show up in the shop. It's going to be huge. It's going to be game changing. And you'll see a lot of stuff like this where it might seem small. I mean, crafting definitely, when you first see it, you see the impact of it. But a lot of things that they've added in New Horizons are small, but still game changing in a big, big way. And of course, Isabelle is here, which is everyone's favorite, so the game is already fantastic. But yeah, small things that they add and change really update the experience, and you're about to see another one of them, which is Nook Miles. So bells are still in the game. That's still your main currency. You'll still earn those all the same ways, but on top of that is this Nook Miles system, which is basically an achievement system. While playing the demo, kind of offhandedly, we would refer to them as achievements in the way that you got these things. You would have sort of a goal. Could be daily, could be weekly, could be just, there from the very beginning. But when you unlock it, you get these Nook Miles and you spend them just like currency. You can buy items, you can upgrade stuff. You saw a few of them there. But bells are still here, so you can come in here. This is all also accessible in different ways. You can come to Town Hall and check them all out, or just pop out your Nook phone. This is your interface into the game. It's a bit more immersive than just kind of hitting start and having a menu come up. This is an actual phone. I don't know. It adds a little fun to the experience. But anyway, this is how these Nook Miles work. You just go in here, see what kind of goals you have. We had already unlocked a few of them, so you just kind of load them up and claim your miles, and then you're good to go. You just earn some miles that you can spend on different items. So a lot of it gives you more stuff to do in the game. If you've ever played an Animal Crossing game before, you know that a lot of the time, because of the real-time nature, you can kind of get into areas where you don't have anything to do. I mean, yeah, you can walk around, you can do some chores, you can talk to your animals. That's all fun, but if you're more goal-oriented, especially the early game, you really do hit a wall many days, and you just sort of have to put the game down and wait for new things to come in. But it seems like they saw a way around that, which was by adding these Nook Miles. So, oh, hey, I need to catch 50 bugs to get 100 Nook Miles. I'm making all of those numbers up. Don't quote me on those, but I need to get 50 bugs. So, whatever, I'll just spend the next 3 hours hunting bugs. Yeah, so as I said, we're moving pretty quickly. So this is the museum. We just jumped over there. I prefer the aquarium myself, but in the save file, it wasn't necessarily populated as much as the fossil area. And this is just gorgeous. I think it really shows off the added depth that the graphics have. Animal Crossing isn't supposed to be a realistic sort of experience, but they've taken the cartoony and simple art style and layered on top of it. And this is a nice little touch as well, that you just kind of get a way to look at your collection. If you like Animal Crossing, you probably like collecting things. That's just sort of the name of the game. And so part of collecting things is looking at your collection, showing it off, bringing a friend into the game and saying, hey, come to my museum. Look at it. I got half of a brontosaurus over here. Brachiosaurus? Which one's real? I don't remember. But you can just kind of go in and check out your collection, see what you're missing, see what you still need to find. All of those systems still work pretty similarly. You dig up a fossil, you bring it over to the museum, have it appraised, and you can donate it or sell it if you are heartless and terrible. But again, we're going to jump straight ahead to Timmy and Tommy's shop. it's back in the game. This one isn't too upgraded. I'm sure after you spend a ton more bells, you're going to be able to buy more items and have a larger selection. Right now, turnip prices, not so great. Don't sell your turnips for 64 bells. You're going to want 100, maybe 200, perhaps 300 bells. That's a great way to make money in Animal Crossing if you didn't know already. So check out the site. We'll surely have a guide on how to monopolize the turnip market. The few items that are for sale here, this door plate I really wanted, so you're going to see me wrestle with the inventory a little bit. You don't have infinite space. They did add a lot of quality of life, but you're not going to be able to just carry around everything that you want, so you will need to drop, sell, store items. You do have storage within your house. That's going to be a great way to just kind of drop stuff off, keep your inventory clean. This is obviously really, messy just from so many people playing demo, picking up random stuff, but once you get your hands on the game, you'll figure out how to handle the inventory. It's still pretty similar. You can buy stuff like this, and what's really huge with this, it seems so simple. It's another one of those things. They just added tweak one little thing, it changed the whole experience in a lot of ways. You can put furniture outside. You can decorate the outside of your house. This door hanger goes on the front door of your house. Maybe that was in New Leaf. I tried to check. I couldn't remember, but either way, you could not put furniture outside, and now you can. You can make entire little play sets. You can build fences around your house. Really cool stuff. And then this is the quick access. So once you unlock very valuable items and things that you're going to want to access often, like flower seeds or tools, they're going to be right over here. Get to them really, really easily. Something else that we wanted to show off was the way that flowers work now. I always avoided flowers. I know a lot of my friends really love to kind of have their own little gardens that they grew specific types. I skipped that because to me it didn't make sense. You would put a flower down. If you wanted to pick it up, it's gone. You just pick it up and whatever. And here you actually pick the flower and you can wear it. Lindsay up there already has one in her hair, and this character is going to go ahead and, after checking his mailbox, put the flower on, and different flowers will go in different places, so you can kind of customize your look in a lot of ways. And we're actually going to jump to the dress shop in just a second, and you'll see that there are lots and lots of ways of customizing your character. You can change almost anything about the way that you look practically at any time. We're only going to show a little bit of it, but you can obviously change your clothes. You can also change your hair. You can change your facial features, all sorts of stuff. So it's giving you that freedom that maybe you lacked in earlier Animal Crossing experiences. You would run into this a lot where it's like a small thing that you want to tweak, and it just wasn't in there. Just maybe they didn't think of it, maybe the technology didn't work, but this one is just open and free. And another small thing, just being able to go into this little fitting room and just looking at everything. You can just scroll through, figure out what you want, and here's also another one. I love Animal Crossing. So just small things like, you put on a different pair of pants, your character's going to look a little different. They're going to change the way that they stand there. They're going to put on a bath towel and look like someone who's willing to walk around town in a bath towel. The character, the charm is here. It's clear that they didn't lose anything in the transition over to Switch, over to the New Horizons game. It's looking really, really fun. And like I said, we are running out of time. So jump over to the house. This is how it looked when I got here, except for that little space shuttle. I put that down. Taking a page out of the Happy Home Designer book, you don't have to drag your stuff around anymore. It's not going to be this cumbersome walk to the left side, twist it, pull it, go over to the right side, push it. None of that stuff is here. You just load this up. You can move anything wherever you want. It's just that simple, that easy. You're going to be able to customize your home, your character, your island, however you want. That was the emphasis. That's what I saw in my time with this game. It's just that they took the restrictions out, and you're going to be able to make this into the Animal Crossing game that you've always wanted. We didn't see everything. This was a short demo, but it's looking great so far. I'm sure you're excited. Animal Crossing New Horizons coming to the Switch in just a couple of weeks on March 20th. Look for our review, look for guides, walkthroughs, anything you need, any questions you have, pop them into the comments. If I can't answer them, I will. If not, check out the website, attackofthefanboy.com. Thanks, guys.